Hello everyone, I've got another old commentary video. This is a visual history of the Alaskan sea ice, and this is kind of an interesting project because before I did this project I wasn't really thinking about doing film, and at that time I didn't have a lot of money, and there was a grant, and one of my professors said she was looking for a student to work with her or who was interested in doing a project. So I just popped in and asked her about it, and I applied for the grant. And the grant was with a program called EPSCoR, and what that means is Experimental Program to Stimulate Competitive Research. And it's basically a program where they'll give you a lot of money to do a project related to science. So this was a project where I was comparing the old sea ice and the old sea ice research to the modern day one. And I spent about, 10 or 20 hours in the library looking at the archives, finding videos I could use. And then I took a trip to Barrow in 2008, in the summer of 2008. I was there for 12 days, and I was getting more footage for the project. And it was really, I guess, maybe my second or third video I made. And looking back, I kind of wish there were a lot of things I could change about it, but it was my first video, so there's not too much you can change now, go back and change. So I'll let you watch the video, and then I'll kind of talk about feedback I received and things like that.
the stock tips to go out there and also put a harness on ourselves and tow the boat out there. But things have changed because of the snow machines that are available now, and when you go out there, it's not as quiet like it used to be.
There it goes, okay. Alrighty. So the top part here is just slush that came in here from drilling. Okay.
Sea ice, on the other hand, is composed of ice, but within these ice crystals are arranged tiny liquid inclusions of brine. These liquid inclusions are arranged in a very systematic and regular manner, and this pattern changes as the growth conditions change.
What you can see here is like the size of the different crystals. So what I used for my experiment is just a way to characterize what kind of ice I have, if I have to document it. And depending on how it has grown, the ice, the crystal have different sizes.
When you start piling, you have to move all of your equipment as soon as that ice starts hitting the shore ice, because you cannot play games with it. You have to run.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that. One thing I forgot to mention in the intro is that my advisor and associate director in the project was Maya Zelganic, and she also gave me feedback when I was editing it, and I'm glad she did that because the first couple of edits were pretty bad. Really, after watching it, the only editing thing that I see is the shot of the leading edge ice. I was actually at the leading edge, and for some reason I didn't really take any footage there. There were photographs taken, and there was video shot of the scientists and students there, but none of the leading edge ice. So I really wish I had taken some footage. For some reason in this project, I didn't do a very good job of creating shot lists. I kind of had it in my head, and because I was half working on the project and half working on the SeismoNet stuff with the other students, I wasn't able to get all of the shots that I needed. So that's what happened with that shot. This video actually ended up going to a film festival, International Film Festival, Polar Cinema 2007, and that was held in 2010 in Oslo, Norway, and I ended up going there. I went, and it actually wasn't on the big screen. There's all kinds of projectors and videos and screens all over the film festivals, and they have different films playing that didn't quite make it to the big screen. And my film was one of those films. And actually, initially, I felt kind of bad about it, but I brought 30 DVDs that were copies of the film, and I left them on a table near the main stage, and I put a note on it that said the name of the film and then free DVD. I went and watched one of the films, and when I came back out, they were all gone. So that kind of made me feel good. This also ended up helping me get a job. I was applying to work as a video technician for a really nice job with an educational outreach program. And in the interview, I talked about the video. And later, my new boss told me that one of the reasons why I got hired was because I told them I got a film in an international film festival. So this video ended up helping me get a job, and it's also a really good experience going north to the furthermost north in Alaska and being on the ice, meeting a lot of ice researchers. Really was a good experience, and I'm glad I did it. Hope you enjoy this video, and if you want to see more things like this, go ahead and subscribe. If you want to give me feedback on the video, go ahead and comment, and I'll see you next time.